On your X-bike, I want you to make sure that you have the seat setting set correctly, guys. If it's up too high, your leg's going to be fully extended out, and you don't want that. You want a slight bend in the knee. So the first thing you need to do, and you only need to do it once, unless you're sharing your bike with other people, is to set that adjustment and then go ahead, pull it out, loosen it, make it snug as a bug in a rug. Then, on your dial here, I want you to go ahead and make it as easy as setting. You see a plus and a minus. Make it all the way to the minus so that it's loosey-goosey, and I'll show you in a minute what I'm talking about. Also, you'll notice you have time, speed, distance in calories, and scan on front. Go ahead and push that mode button until you go ahead, keep pushing it until you get to the time function, please. And to reset it, you just hold the button for a couple seconds. All right, so I have it set on the time function. We have the dial down, the seat set correctly, and we are moving and grooving. Woo! I'm so excited to work you out today. So this 15-minute workout, we're gonna do a few intervals in here. In the intervals, and I'll explain more about that later, it's gonna get that heart rate up a little bit. We're going to get to that feeling of uncomfortable. Right now, this is easy peasy. So I want you, again, if you feel like you're struggling right now, then you probably have the dial incorrect. So look at the dial with the plus and the minus button. So turn it all the way to the left till it's nice and easy. So we're going to do this, and the timer, again, look at your timer. It should be moving, and that is on the left. So on the left. So I want you to go ahead and turn your dial 1, 2, 3 spins to the right. So it's still pretty easy, but we're just getting things moving, getting you used to the bike. Getting the blood circulating, the blood flowing. And before you know it, the noradrenaline, the endorphins, the serotonins, those are that good, feel-good stuff that happens when you exercise. It's that instant good mood. And I don't know about you all, but I love the feeling when I exercise. It's, great for you physically, but a lot of us exercise because it makes us feel better. So we are moving. In about 50 seconds, we're going to get a little bit spicier. And what do I mean by this? I'm going to add some arms, and we're going to be adding a little bit more tension on your legs here. So make sure your feet are all the way inside your pedals there. I'm lifting up on my toes slightly, so my foot's semi-flexed. Good. Keep going. So in 30 seconds, we're going to be taking that dial. So see the minus and the plus button, and we're going to do 3 spins to the right. So it's going to add a little bit more tension on your bike here. Perfect. And I'm glad you're going. The bike works great for people, a lot of people with knee and hip and joint issues because it's not impact. So it's a great way to get that cardiovascular exercise. So let's go ahead and take 3 spins to the right. Go in the positive direction. 1, 2, and 3. Feel that tension? Good. So it's still doable, but you're feeling a little bit more drag. Good. So I want you to go ahead and put your arms by your side. We're going to go ahead and lift the arms up and go above the head. Good. So if you have some weights in your hand, that's great. All the way up, I'd say anywhere between 3+ pounds, 3, 4, 5. Some of you might even have 6s. That's fine. But we're going to be doing this, for about another 15 seconds. So this is working the arms, the top of the arms, and the shoulders. If you don't have weights, that's fine. We're moving. And you hear me say it over and over. Movement's medicine, motion's lotion. Let's get one more for fun. So up and back down. Good. Let's go ahead and take your arm across your body. Keep it straight. Take your other hand and just apply a little bit of pressure, bringing the arm towards your body. You're going to feel a good stretch in that shoulder. And let's go to the other side. Good. So we're getting warmed up. You can feel that heart rate ticking a little bit more. Your body temperature is going up. Let's go ahead and bring one arm back behind you. It's good to stretch. Go to the other side. You feel better when you move and you stretch. Let's go ahead and roll those shoulders a couple times. Roll them. And then reverse. So this 15-minute workout, it's great. I suggest you do it once in the morning, once in the evening to make a total of 30 minutes. Maybe you can work up to doing the straight 30-minute workout. It's always good to mix things up. So if you're brand new to exercise, I do suggest start with the 15-minute. And as your body gets accustomed and your heart and you get more fit, it almost becomes easy. That's when you're going to spice things up and make it a little bit longer and maybe even add a little bit more tension. Okay, in 20 seconds, see that dial down there? We're going to be turning it again, 2 to the right, 2 to the right. We've got about 12 seconds. So get ready, breathe in your nose, out your mouth, and I don't want any slouching. Sit up tall. Here we go. 1, 2. Good, you turned it 2 to the right. Adding, now you're really feeling that a little bit, aren't you? Good. Feeling that in the legs. Large muscle groups. This is what's going to get that heart rate up. Good. So keep moving, flexing the feet. Heart rate's going, and it's important to get this heart rate up. Your heart, you can't flex it like a bicep, but it's the most important muscle in your body, in my opinion. You got to keep this ticker happy till you're at least 100 years old or more. Good. Keep going. So if you feel like this is too tough right now, too much tension, maybe you do have knee pain or you're just a little bit deconditioned, back it back down again. So go towards that negative. The negative means it's easier. So just dial it back down. Good. Keep going. Okay, we've got about 5 more seconds. I'm going to keep this tension, but we're going to be adding a little bit more arms, okay? So what I'd like you to do is big circles. Big circles, good. Really important to keep these shoulders active and healthy. Good. Have anybody ever had frozen shoulder? You don't want to go there, trust me. Keep going. Now reverse, reverse. These are simple arm circles, but I'm telling you, your joints and your body, they feel so good when you move. Good. Keep going. And that's 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's dial it back, guys. Dial it back. Make it a little bit easier. Easier. Go to the left a couple dials. Good. Feel a little relief. If you don't feel relief, that means you went the other way. So this should be a little bit easier. Good. You're doing a great job. You know, this thing called exercise, I've been doing it my whole life. Believe it or not, it was in 6th grade that I really got excited about exercise. I guess I tapped in young, making these little fitness obstacles in my parents' backyard, doing 300 sit-ups and 100 push-ups every night in my bedroom. My parents to this day, I don't think knew what I was doing. But I think I tapped in knowing it was a good thing and it made me feel good. And I'm grateful to be doing what I love and to be helping motivate you to get to those habits. Because not everybody loves exercise like I do. But you know it's good for you and that we need to do it. So I'm proud of you for making an excellent decision. We make 30,000 decisions a day. This is a great one that you just made. All right, let's get ready. We're going to add some tension again. Follow the positive direction to the right 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Keep going. Good. This is adding a little bit of tension, making it a little bit harder. You're going to be breathing a little bit harder. Breathing in your nose, out your mouth. Now, let's say somebody was standing next to you. Can you have a conversation with them? I still want you to be able to talk to that person. If you're so winded that you can't talk, then you need to dial it back down. That's very uncomfortable. Right now, we're just at plain uncomfortable, if that makes any sense. Good, keep going. We've got 25 more seconds. Okay, keep going. Keep moving. Woo! Love it. You sleep better at night. You think better. I love how that mood improves, and I love, love, love how people that work out have less medical bills, less doctor visits, and your risk of chronic disease goes down. There's more reasons than you think, and those are pretty great reasons to keep moving. All right, let's make it a little easier. Move it to the left. 1, 2, only 2. Good. So you feel how I'm getting that heart rate. We're going up, we're going down. This is interval training that I spoke about earlier. Excellent. So I'd like you to do this interval training thing with me. Hang with me at least 3 times a week on this interval training. And on your off days, I encourage you, get out. You can do this every day if you prefer, the 15-minute. But I'd like you to work up to doing 30 minutes a day of cardiovascular activity. 30 minutes try it 6 days a week. And you can break it up. Do 10 minutes in the morning, a little walk. You could do a 10 minutes swim and a 10-minute walk again. Okay? You could do the 15-minute bike. You could do a 15-minute walk. Piece it together. But get that 30 minutes a day with that heart ticking. All right, you're over halfway done. That's good news. Good, keep going. Now, for 1 minute, we're going to turn it 3 times to the right. This is the most uncomfortable we've been. Ready? 3 times to the right. Make it harder. 1, 2, 3. Good. Keep going. I know I'm warmed up. Keep the feet moving. Keep the legs moving. And keep your mind thinking great things. I don't want you thinking about all the errands you have to do right now. The dry cleaners, the kids, the grandkids. You know what? They can wait. This is about you right now. And it's important you take time for you. So no excuses. Some of you might have to get up a little earlier or do it later. The time of day does not matter when you work out. Keep going. As long as you do it, that's what matters. You've got 25 more seconds. Keep going. Excellent. And you know what you should do? Treat yourself. Say, okay, after a month, maybe say, okay, after 4 weeks of being consistent of exercising, start off with 3 times a week and work up to that 6 times a week. Treat yourself to a new outfit, new pair of shoes. All right, let's get ready to back it back down. Bring it down by 2 spins. 1, 2. We made it easier. Easier. That means you went to the left. Okay, good. Breathing in and breathing out. So yeah, back to the rewards. Get yourself that new outfit, that new pair of shoes, something that you've earned, and treat yourself to it. Try not to make that reward, oh, I'm going to eat that whole cake to myself or that whole pan of brownies. You know what I mean? Now, once in a while, it's okay, definitely, to have that brownie, that ice cream, or split that dessert. But just remember, you can't out-exercise a bad diet. Are you looking at me? You can't out-exercise a bad diet. So, again, follow the 80-20 rule. 80% healthy, fruits, vegetables, lean meats, eggs, watch your portions. And then 20% junk. So 80-20, all day, every day. I think you got a great thing going on. Most of America, boop, 20-80, okay? So just refine that diet. All right, let's take it 3 to the right. 1, 2, 3, and keep going. Good. This is pretty tough. I'm feeling it. I want you to. We're a bit above uncomfortable. We're going to be here for 1 minute, by the way. So keep going. You're sweating a little bit. Heart rate's going. And the more fit you get, the heart's going to get stronger. And you're going to find that. It's going to get easier. You're going to notice the resting heart rate's going to be coming down. Your doctor's going to say, what have you been doing? Your blood sugars are going to get better. The blood pressure. And 1 in 3 people have high blood pressure. Did you know that? You might be one of them. And if you're on medication for that, that's okay, good. It's doctor approved. But wouldn't it be great for your doctor to say, what are you doing? Maybe your doctor will lower you off your meds or just give you that big thumbs up that all the numbers are getting better. Good, keep going. 8 seconds. We're going to bring it down by 3. So let's make it easier to the left. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. Yes. So this is the recovery. It's active recovery. It doesn't mean it's easy. It's not a little walk in the park right now. This is just kind of an active recovery, moderate pace right now. Good. And that's important too. So maybe you decide to you're hanging out with me, doing 3 times a week, this exercise right here. And maybe the other 3 times a week, you go outside just for a nice walk, something casual. Go out, be in nature, clears your head. Good stuff right there. Get your animals, get that dog out for a walk. Oh, don't want to see any dogs in strollers unless, maybe that dog's got some issues going on, but we got to get those dogs out of the strollers. Did you know, I believe it's, what percent? It's a huge percent of dogs and cats that the obesity rate has gone up. I could go on, but just to let you know, we need to treat our animals, feed them quality food, and get them exercise just as much as we need to do that. So get out and walk that dog. Good, let's keep going. In about 30 seconds, we're going to come up on another interval. Whew! Getting warm. Feeling good. Sometimes when you're done, you say, wow, that's my favorite part is when we're done. And that's coming up in exactly 2 minutes and 10 seconds on my clock. So let's keep going. All right, we're going to bring it up 3 notches to the right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Feel that tension? Pick up your speed a little bit. Good. And as a matter of fact, what I want you to do is take your hands here and push it away. Bring it back and push back. You've got 1 full minute. At 30 seconds, I'll switch your arms up. But when you get your arms involved, this is a good thing because you're getting other muscle groups involved. You're getting that heart rate up a little bit extra when you move those arms. Keep going. Good. Excellent. You are halfway there. So now we're going to take the arms and I want you to push them out to the side. Push. Like you're saying, hey, push away all those donuts. Push away the Danishes and croissants. You've got this. Push. I love that diet. It's called the PAT diet. P-A-T. It's one of my favorites. Do you know what it stands for? Push away from the table. It's a great diet. And keep going. You've got 12 seconds. Push. 10 seconds. Yes, your arm's getting tired. Good. And good. Bring those arms down and let's go ahead and bring this down a little bit easier. 1, 2, 3. Make it easy peasy. Brought it 3 to the left. Nice and easy. So now we're doing our cool down. So I hope you do this for a few times. I'm going to bring it down even a little bit more in about 12 seconds. But as you get more fit, like I said, I want you to progress to either doing this twice a day, 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the evening, work up to the 30-minute workout. That's great. And some of you might even do the 45. So we're all at different levels, all different conditions. Let's go to move it again. Easy, 3 to the left. 1, 2, 3. You feel the tension let go. That's what I'm looking for. Keep going. Now, if you need more of a recovery than what I'm doing here, you take that time. So in about 10 seconds, I'm going to stop, but I want you to take more time if you need it. Just dial it back down to the left. Get it to where it's at its easiest setting. And I want you to give yourself a big pat on the back for doing a great job today. So thanks for joining me. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed your ride on your X-bike. Don't you feel amazing? Your legs are stronger, your heart's more fit, and you're going to be burning calories all day long. Remember to always check with your physician before starting an exercise program.